think we're gonna probably play case number 4 now. Probably, because we got 3 last time. Yeah, I guess let's see how it goes. Ooh, with this one.
沈先生，你怎么看？
Oh, it did not save from yesterday? Okay. Oh, why it did not save? I thought it did save. Well, we just have to go through it again.
我并公示法，这说明
I'm
你
gonna
杀人
skip
之后
to
的抛尸
the
手法，
text
所以，但你的
because
杀人
we
计
already
划
done
却
it
是
yesterday.
这个方法。
Skipping.
来人！
Eh?
丁将母之事，多亏了沈先生。
分内之事，何足挂齿。
可惜那个骆秉生竟然借口参加宴会躲了出去。
骆秉生之事，本办定会尽力而为。沈先生，本办还有些话想单独与阿福说。
阿福，我在门外等你。
阿福，本办初次见你便觉得眼熟，你可
哎，我和他长得这么像吗？
像？你小小年纪就如此博学多闻，颇有他的风采。当年你父亲担任汉阳铁厂会办时，我还是个初出茅庐的小子呢。
真难想象会办大人曾经的样子。
阿福，你看，
当然，我早就仔仔细细的读过了。
那些可都是由你父亲遗嘱的。
唉，可惜天妒。
大人，
人还是……
大人放心，我会把格物致知之学传承下去。
很好，真是虎父无犬子。以后常回汉阳来看看，这就是你。
我会的。久等了。咦，先生身上
拿去吧。
麻红膏。
Sesame cake.
不妨帮我试试，里面有没有蒙汗药？
Got drugs.
试好了。
Bro, you're eating too fast.
哎，先生，
我不喜食甜。
What the heck? It's too fast, bro. Like a pig. Afu.
新丁大哥，你怎么在这儿？
老赵找不到阿武了，让我帮忙找找。
君爷不妨去院子里找找。
我们出来时看到阿武将今早的炉渣悄悄埋在了院子里的樟树。文小姐笑着给阿武偷拍了张照片，阿武发，他硬说自己不是在埋炉渣，而是在……
这小犟驴。
李大哥，现在案子破了。
多亏二位。
这回大家不怕进公事房了吧？
不怕了，大家都说那神像里现在住着老丁，老丁也会保佑我们，保佑铁厂。
这样理解好像也可以。
帮工们也赶来接替我上工了，会办大人特意允许我多休息几。这还是庄稼老汉进皇城头一遭。我呀，先回去睡一觉，醒了还是得来盯着。这么重要的事儿，可不能出错。
大娘，你怎么还在啊？我以为你走了。
你这小后生，怎么说话呢？
大娘别生气，我就是担心，毕竟您可是这湖广大地上最厉害的武松。
哼，少拍马屁！
大娘谬赞，实不敢当。
哼，你谦虚什么？之前的藏尸案，连老身都险些被蒙混过去了，倒是你识破了那把戏。
那大娘你先休息，我们
下次别仵作和侦探碰到，准是又出人命了。
Time to go。
这里的事情都已处理好了吗？
我已查清真相。
李毅和我是多年老友，他将铁厂看作命一般。
嘿，
沈先生，今次书局给你。
电报里怎么说？
书局的督教方寒秋对那本《斗士遗志》较为熟悉，愿意协助调查。
太好了，
那就快上船吧。
那吕种绝孤影丁，汉阳松冈月空明，青山作，千锤百炼铸精魂，一片丹心留人。好多灵感啊！先别……啊，糟了！先别开船，等等我。
Don't wait. Bye. Did she make it? I don't think she did she? I like this scene. So nice. I wish they could translate those words on the right there. I don't know Chinese. Even until today, Da Zhou, Sichuan, Baoding, Hebei, Guiyang, Guizhou, Jigang Mountain, Henan still uses steel rails made by the Hangyang Iron Works. Wow.
请进。
There's probably gonna be another flashback to his brother's death. It got cut off when they were trying to go to the police office. See if it's gonna be another flashback.
文小姐有什么事吗？
我是来，抱歉，我对于那封绝笔信的判断太草率。
文小姐不必自责。
是啊，文小姐反诈和私事那招实在是太……
你的简写事迹才是帮了大忙。
我们也算是不打不相识了。以后有什么需要帮忙的？
眼下就有一件事，
可是帮文小姐的文章补充格致学知识的事。
其实我是想
采访。
我在筹备一个侦探类的报纸专栏，希望能借此普及逻辑推理和可惜，我见到大多数自称侦探的人几乎都是骗子。
我家先生可不一样，他是如假。
所以呀， 我很期待能把你们。
这个
沈先生不用有压力，给我。
说起案子，我和先生就是在这艘船上。
这个好，请展开说说。
2年前，我先生，
那是2年前的一个。
Another
我第一次
flashback.
登上山和号。
Mystic Ship in the Mist, Chapter 4.
阿培啊，得猜心，
Ooh.
当证据排面，了然于胸死，这局必赢。
我好像糊了。
Wu Yingchu.
一丈青扈三娘，正本美人去。
First mate.
果然又是小妹赢了。
哎呦，银珠牌运嗲的呀！哎呀，我这说真是触眉头啊。
银珠是家里的掌上明珠，不止牌运，什么运都是嗲的呀。
银珠，你的运道也蛮好的呀。这局恰好有张小九，不然你那张孤零零的9万啊！
大哥，东风也不是人人都能成的，没本事的泄了风也要被灌在地上。
So let me make a guess before we go any further. Hopefully I'm gonna be right though. I could be wrong, but looks like somebody here will die. And most likely the murderer will either be either one of these two. Could be her, maybe, but I'm most likely leaning against this guy. But we'll see. Alright, continue.
莲希啊，瞧瞧你二嫂和你小妹，一个汇成东风，一个运道好的不得了。我们俩呀，要小心，不然手中的仇啊，要被2个女人家抢跑呢。
讲什么抢不抢的，该是谁的就是谁的。
大哥，你可以把我的仇拿去，无妨。
你们瞧瞧，难怪阿爷生前最疼他。
银珠，你把你的仇让给你大哥，也不能薄了你二。
我的仇都在这儿，你们要怎么分都行。
打趣你的玩笑话，怎么还当真了呢？
仇不仇有什么重要？这牌都是缺的，只是拿来打发时间。
也是，万字门的牌少了8张，硬打也没劲，输了又有人要发急，不如玩个别的，让尹珠教我们打扑克吧。
我哪里会打什么扑克牌？
尹珠，你就别再谦虚了。昨天我帮你收拾行李，看到好几副扑克牌呢。
二嫂，你
怎么出去见了世面，瞧不上我们这些老菜皮啦？
不是的。
碰圈的温还是抽牌扑克，我都会。小妹，你只管把牌拿来。
打什么西洋牌啊，胡七八糟的东西。吴家人要守本，阿爷生前也最不惜这些的。
阿爷老古董，你更是旧的像还没出土。
孬子，阿爷还没入土，你就急着忤逆他。
是，大哥讲的对。要我说啊，连马吊都不该打。
我乏了，先回房了。尹珠，等下你教我打扑克，大哥守他的本，我还是要学的。
边喝茶边听隔壁桌的客人们聊天， 可真是有趣的经历。
那是吴德满吴老爷、殷夫人和尹珠小姐，他们都是吴大富的家人。他们的声音太大，打扰到二位了吧？
不，我的意思是，他们每个人都像在说打牌，但实际上又不是。真叫一个话里有话，言下之意，弦外之音。
约瑟，你的中文进步很大。
哪里，只是最近我很热衷于体会汉语言的微妙之处，尤其是博大精深的成语。小娥，我们的船行到何处了？
听船长说，前面是龙王庙水域，过了龙王庙再行1日，就到目的地了。
龙王庙！两岁啊，快到龙王庙了，你怎么不告诉我呀？赶紧让你们罗船长安排人放鞭炮，把备好的祭品也拿出来。
祭品？这蒸汽轮上哪有什么祭品？
还有，就是鸡肉、鱼肉、猪头什么的呀。上船前我明明同你讲过的。哎呦，你是不晓得龙王庙龙王的厉害呀！当年我差点……
我说了没有？别再讲那些陈词滥调了。现在流行格致学。
我同你讲不通啊！那个，小成功，我刚讲的话你听到了吧？你去同船长讲啊！
我吗？哦，
只知道使唤人，你自己怎么不去啊？
我是要在这里送金刚金宝，全船平安的。
小娥，你见到好酒了吗？
没有啊，还没在这里。
到处都找不到他，不知道又躲哪里喝酒了。你过来搭把手。
来了，林叔。吴老爷，我帮完林叔就去找罗船长。
我阿弥陀佛耶，西地摩舍。我阿弥陀佛耶，西地摩舍。我阿弥陀佛耶。
仲，你听说过有关龙王庙水域的传说吗？
我不太清楚。
我在报纸上读到过有关它的报道，说那里曾发生过许多离奇的沉船事件。我们的邻居似乎就是其中的经历者。你可以代替我了解一下吗？我突然对他产生了浓厚的兴趣。
当然。看来你又嗅到了案件的气息。
心有灵犀，所见略同。
Okay. Got a bunch of facts. Oof. We're just gonna read the new one, shall we? Waters of the Dragon King Temple. The waters of the Dragon King Temple, originally inspired by the real-life Master Temple waters, are located within the territory of Duchang County, Yangtze Province, serving as the sole passage from Poyang Lake into the Yangtze River basin. The terrain here is complex, and over the past half-century, more than 100 ships have disappeared, earning it the nickname the Bermuda of the East. Folklore attributes these shipwrecks to the mischief of a turtle spirit associated with the Master Temple, leading sailors to offer incense and sacrifices when passing through. The waters of the Dragon King Temple in the game are fictionalized based on these settings. The Wu family seemed to know. Eldest Wu brother was particularly keen on refraining from talking about it. What exactly was the incident back then that was brought up in the conversation? There is a Western clock hanging on the wall. The time display is 9:30. It's getting late. What's that noise? Sounds like a bell ringing in the engine room. The waters of the Loon King Temple have a bad reputation. Ever since countless ships capsized here, a series of bizarre tales have emerged. Rumor has it that there is a water monster in the waters. Some of it looks like a white loon. To others, it's an open umbrella with eyes all over. Oh, that's Kappa? There are also people who have witnessed a glowing disc floating in the sky. A few years ago, a strange case of missing transport took place here as well. For more information on what happened next, please follow this reporter's next story. This report introduces the mysterious legends of the waters of the Loon King Temple. A strange case of a missing transport once took place here. There's sweet potato congee emanating a pleasant smell stewing inside the pot. Let's make Woo. Mr. Shane, I'm preparing a midnight snack. You can come have a taste later. What have you prepared, Mr. Liang Sin? Borscht, rosemary roast chicken, weft pudding, paired with red hordocks. What the fuck? I heard you study in Britain, so I've prepared some fish and chips. That's fish and chips. Perhaps it might trigger your nostalgia for those days, and make you mix them like I do. You are too kind, Mr. Langshin. However, I unintentionally overheard your brother asking about sacrificial offerings. Since there's chicken and fish for dinner, you don't need to worry about him. What's there to worry about? He can starve if he wants to. What is the reason behind your brother's unease towards these waters? This was where our family once lost everything when we were transporting a batch of silver. T-Man was supposed to escort the goods with the ship, but luckily he was delayed. It is understandable that your brother still harbors concerns from narrowly escaping death. I'm so sick of his blame and battle gibberish. Nowadays, physics is all the rage. This is Mr. Shane having stayed abroad. I'm sure you understand how I feel, right? Yeah. Kinda. I'm just gonna see. Click on these. So they cleared out. Okay. Blood. Anything else? Ancient room, we go there later. There is an obituary on the table. Famous Huzhou tea merchant Wu Aishang passed away in Hangzhou at the age of 78. Yeah, he's praying. Mr. Wu, there is something I would like to ask you. Oh, it's Mr. Shane. Go on ahead. When you mentioned the incident at the Loon King Temple back then, I wonder. He doesn't want to talk. That incident was too uncanny, and now this ship is filled with mourning. It's too much grim. I just can't talk about it anymore. An incomplete set of mahjong cards. The only character card left is 9 of characters. Joseph Iscarbell is the new prosecutor of the Shanghai International Settlement. Mr. Joseph will assume office within this month. Miss Ying Chu. Sorry, I just remembered there's something I need to do. Goodbye. Oh, okay. Getting rejected, huh? Joseph, we're changing our route to affect your apartment. It's my honor to be able to accompany you, bringing Brian back to his hometown. As the saying goes, falling leaves settle on their roots. May his soul rest in peace. Mr. Yangtze, is the shipmaster's sweet potato congee ready? I'll deliver it to him. It's ready. Come and get it. Somebody's gonna die. Hey, you. Did you go ask about what I instructed you to? What did you to? Did you go ask about what I instructed you to? What did the shipmaster say? The shipmaster said, we don't have any firecrackers on board. What? What do we do now? I bet you didn't explain the staker's hand properly. Listen to me, just tell him that. Never mind, I'll deliver it myself. Master Wu, you're talking too fast, I can't remember everything. How about I accompany you to where Shipmaster Lo is? Fine then, give me a second till our fortune before we talk to him. Holy gods and deities, Wu Tamang begs you for spiritual divination, show me my destiny. The trigrams indicate we'll be trapped in water. Terrible fortune awaits. It's hopeless. This is bad. This is bad. This is bad. Master Wu, just relax. Shipmaster Lo has taken this route many times with him at the helm. Nothing could go wrong. What's going on? It appears to be a power system failure. No. It's the loon. The Loon King is coming. Is there a circuit box in the dining hall?
有
Yes.
在油画后面，但这里太黑了，不好找。沈大哥，电箱在这里。
应该是保险丝烧了。
那可麻烦了。我早上听吴大哥说，他刚把最后一个备用换上的呀。
中，何不尝试直接把线路连接起来？
我试试。
沈大哥，要小心啊！把这些保险丝按正负极连接起来，且电线不能交叉，就能修好电箱了。
诶。 What do you mean? It's not, it's wrong. What? Oh, that's a reset? I don't want to reset. Oh, okay. Now you connect. At that.
好了，电力恢复了。
感谢阿弥陀佛。
吴老爷，你不是应该感谢沈大哥吗？
要的，总之无事就好，无事就好。
我就说不会有事的吧。大家放心，山河号是最安全的船了。
救命啊！
这又是什么情况？
快来人呐！好像是银珠姐的声音。
上去看看。
银珠姐，你还好吧？
银珠姑娘，发生什么事了？
你真的？
父亲，父亲，二嫂他们。
杀人啦
Anyway, one of them
很遗
died.
憾，他已经没有呼吸了，血液还没凝结，刚死亡不久。
小娥，这里发生了命案，麻烦守在门口，别再让人进入。
好的。
你死的好惨呀！这究竟是谁干的呀？
想要找出凶手，就必须进行现场调查。仲，你能配合我一下吗？
求之不得。
Well, so it must be he has an alibi, right? Who was with us. The other chick, I forgot her name, Chiyo or whatever. She doesn't have an alibi. And the first mate, he doesn't have it either. And there was one missing crew member. He doesn't have an alibi. So, see. There's a wind-up gramophone. If always applied on the spring, the sound produced should be improved. Hanger. There is a woman's coat on the hanger. It appears to belong to Madame Ying. Jinzhou, oh Jinzhou, how could this happen? You were alive and well just a moment ago, but now you're gone. My condolences, Mr. Taeming. I have a few questions to ask. How did you feel of these waters are due to you almost boarding a missing escort ship? Shh, shh. What is this brought up again? Madame Ying was mother when our ship was approaching the waters near the Lung King Temple. Does it seem like a coincidence to you, Mr. Taeming? T-Man, right? Taeman, Blue Taeman. You should know these waters are evil. Evil, I tell you. What happened today or back then is because we angered the Lung King. If you could, Mr. Taeming, please tell me about what happened in the past. Hey, thank you for the follow. I'll check it out later. Thanks, man. Father entrusted the Yangtze River Escort Agency to transport the server to buy a tea shop. I was supposed to accompany the escort, but I suddenly fell ill. Thanks goodness for that. Otherwise, I would have followed that ship into the stomach of the Lung King. My condolences. I'm not gonna read this again. About Jinzhou. Has Madame Ying ever been on unfriendly terms with anyone? Jinzhou had a knack for running a household. The household, people were bound to be jealous. But I don't think anyone would harm Jinzhou because of that. Is there anyone on this ship that raises your suspicions, Mr. Taeming? They turned off all the lights like snap and killed someone with a candlestick. Something under the water must have possessed somebody. Please bless us. But Histava, bless us. But it was... Earlier I heard you speaking with your sister about the splitting of inheritance. You mean the tea's business, the land and the house our father left behind? Could the death of Madame Ying be related to this? Hey, you don't think us would kill Ying Yo? this for some family property, do you? Us was earn hollis profit seekers. The cabinet is locked. It cannot be opened. Magnets, coils, emitters, and many other strange objects can be seen placed inside. These are most likely not the belongings of Madame Ying and Miss Yinchu. Oh, that's her name. Yeah, Miss Yinchu. There's a small mirror as well as some bottles and jars on the table. Two top-grade moisturizers and serums. These are all expensive Watson brand cosmetics. Hey, did we miss anything? I don't think we do. Back here. There is an overturned kerosene lamp on the ground. The lampshade has already broken. The name Fu is written at the base of the lamp with a brush. Two books, the Chinese scientific magazine and Night and Morning, are on the upper bunk. This bed appears to belong to Miss Yinchu. There is a water pipe on the lower bunk, but this is probably Madame Yin's bed. The corner of a book is poking out from under the pillow. It is an account book. It records in detail the various expenses of the Wu family. Suitcase for it. There is a closed suitcase placed horizontally by the bed. The cuff of Madame Ying's right sleeve is cut on the suitcase. Check the body. Wait, what are you two doing? A postmortem examination. The two of you are outsiders, and man, how could I let you touch my sister-in-law's body? Mr. Temang, Joseph is a prosecutor from Britain with great attainments in medicine. This examination will not harm her body, but instead help us understand the cause of death. You can't. It's improper for men and women to touch so casually. Just let Yingchu do it on your behalf then. Mr. Wu, it is obvious that your sister-in-law has been murdered. Unless you want the culprit to remain at large, please hold your silence and stay clear. Chung, let's begin. Okay, it's interesting to look at this. There are some glasses shards scattered around the feet of the deceased, one of which is a perfectly circular shape, seeming out of the place among the other fragments. This one. Where could this have fallen from? But right here. There are several parallel bloodstains on the ground near the left hand of the deceased. The bloodstains spread in an outward direction and do not seem to be left by the deceased. Yeah. Maybe she was dragged? Oh, that's a candlestick. What the heck? I thought it was a knife. God damn. The murder weapon was a copper candlestick. The spikes completely penetrated the body. The drip pan on the candlestick is covering the bleeding from the wound. Therefore, the column has not been tainted with blood. Wow. The body is still warm to the touch and there are no signs of liver motives, indicating that she had just passed away. The head of the deceased rests against the bed, yet her foot tilts unnaturally to one side. I don't know. I don't think so. Maybe. I mean, I do. When you lean against something on the ground, I mean, I do sometimes sit like that, right? It is as if the murderer took her life, placed her body down, then kicked her. I mean, just This feels uncomfortable, but I do that sometimes. Did they do so to vent anger? No, the murderer wouldn't have only kicked her once if they struck her body out of frustration. There's probably another reason for this. Is that it? The face of the deceased is clean and the jade on her has been sparkling under the lights. This hairpin appears to be a collector's item. You know what? Huh? Jinzhou's hairpin can be bought with money. Does this hairpin come from a special origin? The silversmith who made it used to work in the palace. That craftsmanship is long lost now. Someone once owed us a large sum of money, so Jinzhou and I went to collect the debt. Jinzhou immediately fell in love with this hairpin before I could even say anything. Okay. Here. Body. There's a candlestick in her chest. There are no blood spurts nearby, but blood is oozing out. When the atrium is impaled, blood flows into the pericardium, resulting in a fatal blockage. The entire process happens extremely quickly. The deceased wouldn't even have to scream. Wow. The murderer seems quite skillful to be able to kill someone in one blow with a candlestick. Well, fun fact, I guess the murderer must be someone she knows. Because if it's somebody else, then she would, you know, struggle to fight back, right? Because if it's someone she knows, then they can just make a surprise attack, I would think. Let's see, is that it? That was it. Here. There's one more. Ends. Okay. There is a gash on the outer side of the deceased arm that was caused by a sharp object. This is a defense wound. Oh, she did defense. Maybe only after she got... that contradicts what I said earlier. Let's see. According to the location of the wound, it is likely that the deceased instinctively blocked the murderer's assault with her left arm. Okay, so that's contradicts what I said earlier. Sorry about that. Let's see.
贝先生，我抓住凶手了。
这不是睡在我上铺的小伙子吗？
凶手就是他，阿福。我见到他神色慌张的从二嫂房间跑出来，追过去一看，发现他的手上都是血，就把他扭送过来了。说，人是不是你杀的？不说话。
I think it's him.
那就是默认了。
This guy, for sure.
把他丢到江里去祭龙王。
具体怎么处置，得等罗船长来发落。
梁谦，那你先去找个绳子来，把这个杀人凶手绑起来。
等一下，这个少年应该不是杀害殷夫人的凶手。
啊，他不是凶手？
啊，你这个样子，讲话是要负责任的呢。
否认的。
这个小滑头，印堂狭窄，人中短浅，眉细眼长，目光游离，一看就是奸诈之辈。
费先生，阿福的手上明明都是血啊，为何说他不是凶手呢？
冲，阿福是凶手的可能性微乎其微，原因想必你也发现了吧？
可我还没能看透全部的真相。
不用谦虚， 你的心里肯定已经有答案了。
我尽力。阿福面色惨白，手上还沾了血，看起来确实像凶手。但事实上，案发现场有一处关键的细节，与这一推论存在矛盾。
What contradicts? I didn't get to take a good look at his hand. The blood on his hand. He should stab someone with your hand. But he did stab her arm.
“阿福只要在不知情的情况下误碰到死者胸口，手上一样会沾满血迹。”
什么？他碰了你？哎呦，下次了！这要是传出去，引扰死我。
安静，众。这个假设缺乏事实支撑，其实还有更直。
What? No way. Is it the blood on the ground? Because he accused her? I think. Because this blood is different.
如果阿福误碰了死者的左臂，地上的血痕应该……
众，你说的这，他无法证明阿福不
容我。
No! What is going on? Is it glass?
玻璃碎片划伤了阿福的手。
众，
他的手上没有任何伤口。
但这仍是一个有意义的尝试。
Chickle. Wait, what? Suitcase. Could it be a suitcase? What in the world? Blood stain is not. Wound on left arm is not. Blood stain on chest is not. Murder weapon, candlestick.
能证明阿福不是凶手的证据，正是插在尸体身上的烛台。
沈
Why?
先生，这个烛台不是凶器吗？怎么反而能证明阿福不是凶手？
若要将烛台上的尖钉钻入人的体内，凶手的手必须握住台柱，没错吧？
那样才能使上力。
既然阿福行凶时握着台柱，那为什么阿福的右掌上满是血迹，而台柱却是干净的呢？
也许台柱上血迹被他擦掉了。
良心，如果阿福擦掉了台柱上的血迹，就不可能不擦去手上的血。
Makes sense.
难道是烛台自己飞起来杀人了？
Come on.
死者是被西厂的利器插入心脏杀害的，在这种情况下，血也不会喷射出来，而是从伤口深处被衣服吸收。况且还有蜡蘸的阻隔，凶手可以做到手不沾血。
刚才停过电，如果阿福行凶时正赶上停电，慌乱之下他不小心碰到了二嫂身上的血，有可能吗？
中，良心提出了一个很好的假设。那么，阿福是不是在停电以前就已经进入案发现场了呢？我想听听你的答案。
能指明时间的证据就在大家眼前。
But what do you mean? I'm thinking a suitcase. Maybe, probably the glass shard, because these glasses, this one piece is different.
由于停电，阿福看不清，因此，
周，你已经接近答案。
我再想想。
Yeah, no. Suitcase, his suitcase, right?
周，这个证你应该在思。
No
很遗憾，你曾经离真相只有一。
约瑟，
为了大家的安全。
Rip Afu. Please specify the tab is right in front of our eyes. When you got this. Maybe?
我总觉得这根发簪，
周，
不能。
Okay, I'm wrong again. I think it must be the blood stain on the chest. Is kerosene lamp? Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Well, when I don't really remember reading it said Fu, not Ah Fu. Maybe I was wrong.
能表明阿福进入现场时间的，正是他摔碎在房间中的这盏煤油灯。
Okay.
停电，才有使用煤油灯的必要。也就是说，阿福是在停电后才进入现场的。
啊，要是阿福进屋是在停电之后的话，
当时他的右手举着煤油灯，而左手套在一个奇怪的装置中。
那确实不太方便再拿烛台杀人。
那要不是阿福的话，他的手上到底为什么有血呢？再讲，他一个男的跑到女人家的屋里头做什么啊？
面色苍白，浑身战栗，冷汗直冒，这些都是典型的恐惧症状。各位。 阿福恐怕是因为20综合症一时失语了。至于他手上沾血的原因，殷夫人已经告诉我们了。
列总，
周，不如由你来提示一下吴先生吧。
You're making it so hard for me. Blood stain.
阿福也许是在不知情的情况下。 误碰了死。
阿福手上的血迹来源于殷夫人身上，地上的血痕应该也是他造成。不过，如果想要说服两位吴先生，因此，我们真正要回答的是，阿福去触碰尸体的原因。
Because he dropped the lamp. So he's trying to find his glass shard. Yes. Can't see. That's probably the glass. Your glasses shard.
阿福的眼镜少了一块镜片，就落在殷夫人的身旁。
恰如其分的回答。根据殷夫人的尸体所呈现的怪异姿势，再结合地上煤油灯的位置、镜片的位置，同时考虑到舱门、舷窗与它们间的位置关系，以及停电后船舱内的光线情况，不难推测出阿福的经历。进入房间后。 他不慎被地上的尸体绊倒了，打碎了煤油灯，摔坏了眼镜。当他蹲下在黑暗中寻找晶片时，他不小心摸到了死者衣物上的血，而鲜血诱发了他的恐惧症。
贝先生的意思是，阿福只是发现了尸体，凶手另有其人。
不错。
不是人啊，是龙王啊！烛台是自己飞过去的，水底的龙王索命来了。
德满兄多虑了，
在尸体附近存在一个不合理之处，能表明除阿福之外，还有其他人进过现场。
Someone else entered the room. Got the blood stain, right?
周，这不，你应该别有用心的。
God damn, Joseph. This.
这个证据能证明，命案发生前后，死者脚的位置非常不自然。
周，不要忘。
的确如此。
Yes, I did consider that, but suitcase.
现场的不合理之处，就在这行李箱夹住了殷夫人的衣袖，说明殷夫人遇刺倒地后，曾有人合上了箱子。
啊，此话怎讲？
箱子就摆在殷夫人的手边，合上箱子的人不可能没发现尸体。这人不是阿福，否则他就不会被绊倒了；也不是殷夫人，否则箱子上会留下血迹。
发现了尸体却无动于衷，肯定就是凶手了。可凶手为什么在作案后要特意合上箱子呢？
我们可否打开箱子调查一下？
不能开，不能开！谁知道一柔在箱子里藏了什么哟？要是那东西给我们也招来了祸事，那可怎么办呢？
贝先生、沈先生，别听这个老古董的。查案要紧，开！
箱中放着几件衣物，一盒首饰，一只荷包，还有一些牌。这里有一处压痕，似乎有什么东西被拿走了。
难道船上有江盗？
箱中的金银细软还在，不是江盗所为。
周，刚才我们调查房间时，见到过相同形状的物品吗？
桌子上的香水瓶，形状与压痕一致。死者身上有花香，很可能在案发前用过香水，故而未必是凶手所为。
所以，更值得注意的是这张抹吊牌。
8万索钞啊！我们刚才打的马吊牌缺了8张，怎么8万在这里？
他偷牌了呗！哎呀，一柔这个人也是，打个马吊都要出老千。
不对，这个箱子不是二嫂的，倒像是小妹的。箱子里衣服，还有桌上那瓶香水，都是小妹的东西。
引珠，
小娥，能让引珠小姐进来一下吗？
贝先生，引珠姐被这里的景象刺激到了，状况不太好，要不要让她先休息一下？
可以，正好阿福也需要休息，我们过一会儿再询问他们。
哦，好。不过这房间……
这样吧，我送小妹和阿福回大哥的房间休息。反正今晚大哥要拜龙王呢。
哎呀，祭品的问题还没解决呢。
Scare.
贝先生，那殷夫人要怎么办？
最好能将尸体移去船上温度最低的地方保存，以便后续的尸检。
温度低的地方，船员室可以吗？
好建议。
小娥，刚才多亏了你，否则下楼梯的时候，我就把殷夫人摔地上。
沈大哥别客气，我帮忙是应该的。 而且殷夫人身量轻，不费什么力气。沈大哥，你接下来要去哪儿调查？我来带路。
那就有劳小娥了。
It's gonna be our turn next. Huzhou merchants refers to the collective name of merchants from the old Huzhou prefecture. One of the five major merchant groups in Chinese history, the Huzhou merchants rose to prominence during the Tang and Song dynasties, with a commercial boom occurring in the Ming dynasty after establishment of the Transportation Commission silver payment or salt trade system. Centered around the salt trade, they also achieved remarkable success in the tea, timber, and pawnbroking industries, with the business operations spreading nationwide by the late Ming and early Qing dynasty. Huzhou merchants revered the Neo-Confucian teachings of Zuzi, emphasizing the cultural and educational upbringing of the clan's youth. This was foster a spirit of Confucian's merchants, endowing them with significant advantages in both the political and the commercial arenas. Mahjong cards, bunch of cards. I don't know how to play Mahjong. No, puppet. Nothing like this has ever happened. Have you checked everywhere? Are there any traces of pirates boarding the ship? There are no signs of pirates boarding the ship, and no one has lost their belongings. Mr. Joseph and Mr. Shen both believe that this is a murder case. Just in time, Mr. Shen is here. In order to ascertain Madame Jean's murder as soon as possible, I must investigate the cockpit. Shipmaster Lo, please forgive me for any offense. Liang Sun has filled me in with all the details. Feel free to investigate. If there's anything you need my help with, just let me know. Okay. Check my doubts first. The Wu family seemed to know something about the legends of the Lun King Temple. The eldest Wu brother was particularly keen on refraining from talking about it. What exactly was the incident back then that was brought up in their conversation? When investigating the suitcase, I had a strong sense of abnormality. Something seems peculiar about this. What could it be? When the Wus were playing Mahjong's cards, they noticed several character cards were missing. Afterwards, the 8 of characters appear in the suitcase as Madame Ying's crime scene. It is highly likely the murderer placed the cards, but what is the reason for doing this? The style of this device is extremely unique. It's a shame this is the engine telegraph is used to adjust the ship's speed. I have a few questions for you, Shipmaster Lo. I heard that shipmate Hao Chu has gone missing. That's right, I haven't seen him since Jinzhou's incident. Do you think he did it? Although Hao Chu causes trouble when he's drunk, he's a coward. I doubt he'd kill anyone. Don't be so sure, this guy's a drunkard and a leecher. He offended Jinzhou not too long ago. Really? What happened? At the time, Jinzhou was just boarded the ship and asked Hao Chu to help carry her things. Not only didn't he lend a helping hand, he ugly her the entire time, then got told off. He refused to repent and keep insisting Jinzhou looked like the wife he never got to marry. Did they ever have any direct conflicts? Not really, I shoot him away. But the symbol he had on his face back then, simper. Now that I think about it, it was really suspicious. How long have you been on the Shanghai, Shipmaster Lu? I have been related to this ship for most of my life. The ship used to be called Anking, the first steamship US Chinese designed and built. It's even older than the famous Hanghu, but not many people know that. When this ship was built, it was only 15. I was only 15 and worked at the Anking Ordnance Institute. I watched as host Su Shou and his son Su Yin built the ship piece by piece. All of the pistons and screws on the ship were handmade by Su Shou. Su Yin and I hammered the boiler in the engine room together bit by bit. Later on, coincidentally, this ship was renamed the Shan He, and I became the shipmaster. Shan He is more important to me than anything, so please, Mr. Shan, find out the truth. About Afu. Shipmaster Lu, I saw there was a cabinet in Madame Ying's cabin filled with Afu's things. Afu used to stay at the cabin in the middle. Who would have known Madame Ying found her cabin too small and insisted on a bigger one? He's a kind-hearted kid, so he voluntarily gave up the cabin to them. You see them know quite a lot. You seem to know quite a lot about Afu. Can say that. I watched Afu grow up. He used to come and play when he was shorter than the brother. Now he calls this place home. A lot of small installations on the Shanghai were made by him. So you mean that although Afu is staying in the guest room, he is actually a crew member? How could young Master Afu be a crew member? He has a deep connection with the ship. Forgive me, but I can't go into details. Ship Master, it's the first time I've heard you talk about this as well. If it weren't for Mr. Shen, I must tie Afu up as a murderer. There's absolutely no way Afu could never kill anyone. Could ever. Yeah. Mr. Liang Sen, may I ask you a few questions? Has Madame Yin ever had any grudges with anyone? Jinzhou is quite obtrusive and a bloodsucker, so she's made her fair share of enemies. However, none of those people are on this ship. Of all the people on this ship, who do you think has the most motive to kill her? Wu Tamang. Master Wu? They might seem friendly with one another, but they had an ongoing strife for years. The main conflicts between them has always been the family business. My second oldest brother died young, but Jinzhou had a son with them, and he's got business talent. Even as the eldest son, Tamang didn't stand a chance against her. Tamang has always been looking for a way to deprive Jinzhou's family of inheritance rights. How would he be able to do so? There are a myriad of rules in big families, for instance. If a woman engages in public or immoral behavior, she'll lose her right or inheritance. As far as I know, Jinzhou does what she pleases in secret, but Tamang never caught her. I didn't expect him to go so far. Now I'm a bit worried about the safety of my nephew. Okay. Keep repeating that. If Madame Ying's family loses inheritance rights, then your inheritance would increase. Me, Jinzhou, and I are both bickering with these two. What did you come to serve as the first mate of the Shanhe, Mr. Liang Xin? Although the Wus are well known for being... I keep saying it's the Wus, but it's the Wus. The Wus are well known for being tea merchants. I'm more of a coffee person. Mr. Liang Xin, I wonder where your aspirations lie. I'm sure Mr. Shen has definitely read around the world in 80 days before. I want to be like Bob and travel the world, see the sights, eat delicious food, and enjoy life. Desk. A map is laid out on the desk, on which a compass, sextant, and telescope are placed. A navigation log that records the course, speed, position, weather, and tidal currents. It records arrive in Songyang at 2050, command to accelerate, proceeded at full speed. Enter the waters of the Lung King Temple at 2030, command to decelerate, slowly advanced. A power outage occurred at 2010, and power was restored. 2220. 10 minutes. So even if Tamang has an alibi, but we are not sure, he could slip out in that 10 minutes and kill her, right? Or anyone could. This information may be useful. I need to record it. Yes. I don't think it's him though. I don't think it's the man. I think it's most likely this guy. Or second most, the girl. Ji Young. Yingyo? Yeah. There's a food container by the table, the same one first mate Wu took from the dining hall. We don't check that. Okay. Which rooms are connected by the speaking tube? Two adjacent to the rudder are connected to the dining hall and the engine room. There are 3 more next to the cabin doors that connected to the 3 cabins. I have a basic understanding of the situation in the cockpit. Sorry for my intrusion. Don't be so courteous. Mr. Shen, you are doing me a favor. Yeah, Kappa. Another body?
船是触礁了吗？
Did the ship just strike a reef?
糊涂
Nonsense. Where would you find a reef on the river? Just now, did something fall down? There's a body,
史
yeah.
大哥，你们看到了吗？
好像是个人。
That's the missing crewmate.
杨希，你来掌舵，我同沈先生一起去。
发现一位船员的尸体，已经死去多时了。
Yep.
沈大哥，这就是郝大哥。
怎么会这样？
正，先过来检查尸体。
This is another Mahjong card. The card is partially soaked by alcohol, but the text can be still vaguely identified. Excuse me. 9 of characters. Okay. Ooh, bruises. Large areas of liver motifs have emerged on the legs, appearing purplish red in color. The liver motifs already formed are diffused with the chia in prominent areas. The batches of liver motifs are starting to blend, which means he died more than 3 hours ago. In deceased is holding half a broken bottle of liquor in his right hand. Muscles in the lower jaw, neck, and upper limbs all show sign of rigor mortis. Muscles in the fingers, toes, and lower limb are more relaxed. Rigor mortis has yet to spread. Rigor mortis limited to the upper limbs indicates a time of death around 46 hours. There are signs of swelling, congestion, and cyanosis on the deceased face. Deceased mouth reeks of alcohol, proving he drank a large amount before death. There is a large amount of vomit left on the deceased mouth. He may have choked to death. Head. There is an abrasion on the forehead and noticeable lump on the coronal region. The wound caused by the fall is consistent with the position of the deceased landed. However, it is quite strange that the lump is white instead of a usual reddish brown. Chung, bruises caused by falling after death are pale in color. Oh. Good to know. According to the stiffness and lividity of his body, Hao Chi was killed 4 to 6 hours ago. Cause of death, mechanical asphyxiation. Are you saying that he was strangled to death, Mrs. Joseph? No, there are many circumstances of mechanical asphyxia. Strangulation is only one of them. From the appearance of his corpse, it is more likely that his death was caused by choking. Hao Chi was an alcoholic. It makes sense to me that he choked on his vomit after drinking. Could this have been an accident? Not necessarily. Without knowing what was in the wine, we cannot rule out the possibility someone was involved. Furthermore, we also found this mahjong card next to Hao Chu. It's hard not to associate his death with the death of Madame Ying. Yeah, it's too coincidental for Master Wu's mahjong cards to appear at the murder scene. Could it be that there really was something between Oh Hao and Madame Ying? Oh, don't make wild guesses about our passenger's affairs. I didn't mean to. Matters are trickier than I had imagined. Perhaps this is all just the beginning. Zhang, we need to complete investigations of the whole ship as soon as possible. Oh, wow. I guess it's gonna be a long case. Another long case. The fog at night covers a wide span. Visibility is but mere meters. Our ship seems to be sailing within endless darkness. Oh, do you hear that? What is that sound? Do you mean the thumping and clanging of the head? It's a shame. Yes. I know, it's the sound of gongs and drums. Why would they be sounding gongs and drums in the middle of the night? It means our ship has reached a Loon King temple. Today is a Loon Head Raising Day, February the 2nd. They'll hold festive events to worship the Loon King. Oh, does this ladder lead to the top of the cockpit? That's right, Mr. Shane. Hao Chu's body fell from the roof of the ship. We should go up and take a look. Check my doubts again. Hao Chu was the first to die. A 9 of characters, mahjong cards appearing next to him. Next was Madame Ying. She had the card 8 of characters. Mahjong cards have appeared next to all of the victims. There seemed to be a pattern. Oh, a mass killer. Hao Chu is the second victim discovered on the ship. However, based on the autopsy report, his time of death was earlier than Madame Ying. Placed beside the victim were 2 mahjong cards, 8 and 9 of characters respectively. It appears to be the doings of the same murderer. Yet, besides the conflict Liang Xing mentioned, there is barely any connection between the two. If Hao Chu was murdered, why is the murderer killing him and Madame Ying in one after the other? If Hao Chu died of an incident, how come there was a mahjong card next to his body? It seems that Hao Chu has nothing to do with the mixing bottle of wine. Who could have taken it then? Oh. The yellow and white sticky marks on the ground should be Hao Chu's vomit. It is indeed from quite a while ago. It has already begun to dry. Oh, how really drank to his heart's content, huh? There are 5 empty wine jars scattered across the floor and 2 distinctive bottles. It appears to be imported liquor. It's a shame, that's a cola or water. The type of soda, it tastes really good. Coca-Cola. Especially in the summer, after cooling it down in water, you just chuck. You'll be happy as the day is long. It's a saying. Did you want a taste of happiness too? No, but thank you for the offer. Might as well investigate my cabin. Never know, right? The shame what's inside this jar. It contains my brother's ashes. I made this trip so I could bring him back home. My condolences, Mr. Shane. It's fine. Those who have passed are resting in peace. Let us go take a look as well. How could something so cute appear on Mr. Joseph's bed? This teddy bear belonged to Joseph's daughter. She requested Joseph to keep it by his side. This is our bed. I sleep on the upper bunk. While Joseph takes the lower bunk. There is nothing out of place with the bedding on the bed and the suitcase under the bed. It's a shame you've dropped your money. This does not belong to me, however. It looks quite familiar. I may have seen it before. There are two books titled The Great King Code and The Spirit of Laws on the side table. These are books that I have been reading recently. Oh. What's wrong, Mr. Shane? A red wine Joseph left on the table is missing. Missing? How could it be missing? I am afraid someone has visited this room in private. No, nothing else. That's strange. Who would steal Mrs. Joseph's wine? Who knows? It seems that Hao Chu has nothing to do with the missing of bottle of wine. Who could have taken it then? I feel like it's first mate Wu, because he was making some Western food. Let's make it the offering.
可悲莫怪，莫怪莫怪。这些足金刀土，还有顺风冲嘴，都是孝敬你们的。你们若收了，就请消了这水里的血光吧。
吴老爷，你是在祈福吗？血，水里有血。
哇！
你们无知，不敬龙王要遭报应啊！这就是祭祀呢！哎呦，愣着做什么？还不快去找更多的祭品来，否则还会有祸事发生啊！
可是我要去哪里找祭品啊？
小娥别慌，只是一只江豚撞上了船头。刚才的撞击应该就是它导致的。 使好久的尸体从船顶摔了下来。
原来是这样，可怜的江豚。
小娥，我们走吧。
眼珠姐、阿福哥、沈大哥要来屋里调查一下。 沈先生好，小娥姑娘好。阿福哥，你的气色看起来好多了。啊，你还是不能说话吗？这可怎么办？你该不会一直都说不出话了吧
？Let's ask her first. Xinchu, don't think back on it, or you'll feel bad again. Yeah. To your knowledge, Miss Yingchu, has Madame Yin ever had any grudges with anyone? I have been studying abroad, so I have no idea. How is her relationship with you three? Temeng and Jinzhou have more frequent contact. Liang, like me, doesn't come home often. I've only heard Liang Xin say that Jinzhou and Temeng have some grudges. Grudges? What kind of grudges? It's nothing. I'm not involved in the money-related issues. She doesn't want to say. Earlier, why did you suddenly leave the dining hall? I didn't like the mood at the mahjong table. I couldn't catch my breath. I was afraid my asthma would relapse, so I went back to my room to take medicine. At the time, was Madame Ying still inside the room? Yes, she was. Then did you see anyone suspicious, Sister Yincheng? No. I just felt stuffy, so after I took medicine, I went to the bow of the ship for some air. On the lower bunk is a plate of pastries, similar in color and shape to peach blossoms. This Victoria cake, a snack from southern China. Oh, already ask her. Eat. There are paper charms on all four corners of the top, bunk and portrait hanging at the end. Mr. Shen, the loon in this painting looks scary. Could it be the Loon King? Could it be the Loon King has been on the ship all this time hiding in this painting? No fear, El. It's a replica of the 9 loons from the Song Dynasty, not the Loon King. Loon is like probably the dragon, another form of dragon. Mr. Shane, there's a piece of balled up paper under the bed. Mr. Wu, the 5,000 taels of silver you borrow are more than 2 months overdue. If you still cannot pay it back before the end of the month, I can only come and claim it. Ooh. There is a hand-drawn blueprint of what seems like a fish tank on the desk. There's also a strangely shaped ruler and several issues of the Chinese scientific magazines. There's a row of test tubes, 2 bottles of reagents, and some apparatuses against the wall. Mr. Shane, what's the device with the crooked necks? That is a microscope. It is able to make an enlarged image of a small object. It's absolutely magical. Are you trying to tell us this device is very delicate and needs to be treated with care? I understand. We will be careful. Ooh.
阿福哥好像有什么话想说呀。
Can I just write down?
你是说，你见到过可疑的人？啊？你说他不是人？
小娥，让我来看看吧。
好的。
另外，这只镊子辛苦用热水烫一下，再用干净的布擦干。阿福，请张大嘴巴。舌骨有轻微的脱位。
沈大哥，给。
阿福，保持现在的姿势，再慢慢把舌头往外吐，别动。
疼！我可以说话了，先生，你是怎么做到的？太神奇了！你帮了我2次，我都不知道该怎么感谢你了。
不必客气。
刚刚在船舱里，我只觉得天旋地转，一句话也说不出。还好先生帮我解释，否则……小娥，你在笑什么？
没什么啦。
我怎么变成抓舌头了？
你刚才是惊吓过度导致的舌骨脱位，故而无法发出声音。现在虽然通过外力将舌骨复位了，但肌肉还没有完全恢复。
那怎么办啊？
不必过度担心。我小时候有过类似的经历，多休息休息就好了。
好的，先生，你需要我参与调查吗？我把我知道的都告诉你。
不急，你先好好休息。尹州姑娘也是，若没有通知，不要离开仓房半步。
好。
When the Loon King appears at midnight, may the golden light protect me. Shen, what is that? The second line seems to be taken from the Taoist golden light mantra. No doubt, it's the handwriting of Master Wu. That is highly likely, however. I have never heard of the saying, the Loon King appears at midnight. Master Wu is a Buddhist, a Taoist, and a worshipper of the Loon King. Isn't he tired? Well, I have investigated all that I could. We should go see if Joseph's in need of our assistance. No problem. Sim Val. It's a shame. Are you looking at that paddle wheels? It differs from the paddle wheels I often see while studying abroad. I heard the shipmaster said that the Shanhei was designed and handmade by the two Lord Sus.
Zhou，你们来的正是时候，帮忙把好久的尸体也搬到船员室吧。
好的。等一等，这里有点不对劲。
沈大哥，你别吓我。
尸体有变化，被人动过。
头发。
哇哦！
殷夫人的头发怎么变长了？殷夫人她该不会还没死吧？
Look at the hairpin.
说的是真的？
不会是鬼神作祟，但这究竟是怎么回事？是发簪。
Yep.
殷夫人的发簪被人偷走了。
It's gone.
所以她的头发才会散下来，就像是变长了。发簪被谁偷走了吗？
你是说的，你绕这根发簪啊，有钱都买不着。打造它的银匠可是在宫里当过差的，现在手艺都失传了。
但那根发簪做工精良，不排除有人起了贪念。
沈大哥，你说会不会是凶手偷的？
有这个可能。若是凶手偷的，发簪上很可能藏有重要线索。小娥，点亮灯，我们得仔细调查盗走发簪的人，也许会在屋内留下痕迹。
Okay. There's no mess on the bunk at all. It's a shame. This used to be Shipmaster Low's bunk. He gave it to me after I came abroad. Then how does the shipmaster usually rest? He stays in the wheelhouse. There's nothing unusual about Haoju's body. We had just moved him down here. Bedding on the lower bunk is wrinkled but tidy. There are newspaper clippings on the wall. This is Uncle Ling's bunk. He enjoys reading newspaper during his free time. The master troop faces crippling financial crisis. Shanghai trip becomes swan song trip. Good reputation out the door. Commercial sea legends no more. Another strange K on the waters up the Loon King temple. Escort ship gone mixing. Let me record this. Joseph might be interested in the content of the newspaper clippings. Hello. There's something under the pillow. It is a roughly made light yellow coat skirt embroidered with several ducks. So this is what Uncle Ling has been secretly sewing for days. He wouldn't let us look at it. Ling seemed like a rough man. I did not expect him to know embroidery. Who could this meticulous sewn women's coat skirt be made for? I remember Uncle Ling had a daughter, but she passed away a few years ago. I heard the shipmaster said her death anniversary was soon. Maybe it was an offering for her. Oh, do these sodas belong to you? Actually, Mr. Lang soon brought them on board. Teehee, but I just absolutely dropped drinking cola water, so I make a deal with them. Drinking again. Every time I help Mr. Liang Xin wash the vegetables or do the dishes, he gives me the bottle. Madame Jin's hairpin has been stolen. With her hair loose, the body seemed a bit terrifying. Other than that, nothing else is out of place. There are several scattered pages behind the stairs that appear to be wrinkled. Drinking at night below deck I stay. Waking at dawn, my work is delayed. If that's the state that has come to pass, why not just go pour another glass? An empty stomach saved last night's wine. Leaves me sad, so I cry and I whine. I spent all of my money on booze. Tomorrow morning, I'll still hit snooze. Is this poem written by Hao Chiu? Yes. Oh, Hao Chiu likes to write stuff like that when he's bored. The lower bunk is tidier than the upper bunk. It belongs to first mate Wu. There is a map of the world drawn over with circles and dots hanging on the wall. Around up the map are some posters and postcards depicting scenic spots from various regions. A few books including Around the World in 80 Days and the Travels of Marco Polo. Marco Polo. There are 2 empty wine jars and garbage on the bed. The pillow and beddings are also a mess. Without a doubt, this bunk belongs to Hao Chiu. That is indeed old Hao's bunk. How do you know the reason for his alcoholism? Old Hao liked to repeat this one nursery rhyme. A bride smiled brightly on her wedding day. The Lone King came and swept her away. Cruel fate, this may have been something he personally experienced. No wonder Old Hao always said this nursery rhyme was set up for him. There's a notebook with a pen at the foot of the bed. The Travels of Liang is written on the page with an illustration of a ship with wings. The notebook is filled with dense and scribbled handwriting. In 1957, Liang boarded the flapping wing airship named the Thunderous Dawn. In search of the clues to evolve in the perfect man, he began his journey across the world. I didn't know Mr. Liang Xin was writing a novel. Huh? Mr. Shen, there are 2 pieces of paper inside. First piece of paper reads Global Travel Plan and marks the route on a scribbled map. The second piece of paper roughly calculates the expense of traveling across the globe. Mr. Shen, what does global travel mean? Why does it cost so much? Please borrow and read Mr. Liang Xin's book Around the World in 80 Days and you know.
沈大哥，发现雨道发在。
目前没有发现外人进入船员室的迹象，所找到的基本都是船员的生活痕迹。
那会不会是？
这个铃声，先前在餐厅的时候也听到过。
沈大哥，这是车中的声音，船长发指令调整船速呢。等铃书操作一下就不响了。
为何迟迟没有人回应？老林，你在里面吗？请开门。
铃书，开下门。
I see that too.
情况不对，后门进去看看。
What? That kid even stronger than him.
沈大哥，快救救铃书吧！
I just know it's first mate Wu. I think that's him.
很遗憾
Most likely.
他已经断气了。
怎么会这样？
Oh my god.
老林尸体的附近
Everyone's
出现了第3张
dying.
马吊牌。
7
这已经是船
characters.
上发生的第3起命案了。是谁？为什么要连续杀人？好久是最早死亡的，他的身边出现了一张9万。接下来是殷夫人，他身边的牌是8万。第3个死亡的是
7, 8, 9.
他的牌是7万。马吊牌似乎在做某种倒计时。
Yeah, 9, 8, 7.
这个当当声实在吵闹，令人无法思考。小娥，
That's
你知
annoying.
道怎么
For
关
sure.
掉声音吗？
知道， 得调整蒸汽缸旁的车钟。
这个设备看起来有些复杂。
沈大哥，那个黄色指针是船长想要的速度。
指针指向了微速前进。
操作车钟前面的拉手，把它调到同样的位置，再拉一下顶部的拉杆。你操作好之后，车钟就不响了，船的速度。
刺耳的当当声，总算停止了。接下来得好好调查一下现场。
沈先生，怎么麻烦你来调整车钟了？老凌呢？
车长，凌叔他死了。
车钟迟迟无人响应，贝先生提醒我下来看看。没想到，唉。
周，现场情况怎么样？
我也是刚到现场。
那就一起调查吧。
Come on, Joseph, why don't you do it? You're smarter than me. The red circular valve is installed on the pipeline connected to. Seems like it adjusts to the cylinder's air inflow and the steam turbine's rotation rates. There are meters on both sides of the valve. Pointers are vibrating slightly. Position of the valves is in a fully open state. The pointer also indicates maximum value. I have a strange feeling about the steam valve. Something seems to be peculiar. It's a shame, only you could operate such a complex steam turbine properly. I do not deserve this praise, Shipmaster Lowe. Check my out. No useful clues were found on the steam valve, but I have a strange feeling about it. Something seemed peculiar about this. What could it be? Okay. Chief Master Lu, there are still few questions I would like to consult with you. About Oling. How did you and Oling get to know each other? Oling used to frequent this ship, but then he fell on evil days and stayed on board to work. Fell on evil days? I heard Liang Xin say that Oling used to be a guard for his family, but when his daughter caught a strange disease, he left the woods in search for a cure. Even after spending all of his money, he still lost the child. Because the trials and tribulations of being parents. Has Oling ever been on unfriendly terms with anyone? He's a martial artist. He must make a few enemies back in the day when he traveled the land. But I can't think of anyone on this ship who would want to kill Oling. What is his relationship like with the other crew members on board? Oling is quite closed off. He doesn't talk too much about anyone else except for Elle. I hire Elle to work in the engine room, but Oling won't let her touch the steam engine. Her? I thought that's a guy. He only gave her simple jobs like working with engine telegraph, but protecting her like his own. About Elle. You said that Oling and Elle were like father and daughter? Yes, Elle has been a child suffering from a cruel fate. Her parents are both dead and she was almost maimed for theft before Oling saved her. Oling believed she was a good kid after finding out she stole to pay back her parents' debt. He helped her pay off part of the debt and brought her on board to work on the ship. Elle also treasures their relationship and treats Oling well. Okay. Want to go there. A set of huge cogwheels powered by the steam engine are rotating rapidly. At the center of the ball gear is a transmission shaft connecting to the paddle wheels outside. The body collapsed near the speaking tube. Yet the lid of the speaking tube is closed. Oh. What was Oling's relationship like with Hao Chiu? One was reserved, while the other has no inhibitions at all. Although they work together, they really talk to one another. Who do you think would want to end their lives? I don't know about oh how, but I'm sure that family had something to do with Uncle Ling. You mean the Woos? Mr. Shane, you still remember the newspaper clippings on Uncle Ling's wall, right? He seemed to be really concerned with how the Woos were doing lately. Okay. Forced art? This is a mahjong card placed next to the deceased. 7 characters. Legs, the same thing. The joints of his body are still flexible. Rigor mortis has yet to set in. There are signs of liver mortis on the legs which fade in color when pressure is applied. Is the body already showing signs of liver mortis? Considering the high temperatures in this room, the decomposition process must have taken together. Oling's time of death is close to Madame Jing. That's correct. The murderer killed 2 people in a short period of time without leaving excess traces. Chung, we've encountered quite a cunning opponent this time. Heck yeah. What a way to kill people. The deceased has rough hands. There are thick calluses on the joints on the back of his hand. It can be seen that he was once a martial arts practitioner. Body. No defense wounds were found on the body of the deceased. Based on the surface features, there are no traces of dark influence. That's strange. Anyone would have dodged or fought back, not to mention he knew martial arts. Oh. But didn't he kill himself? It wouldn't be that dumb. Because he likes L, right? Why would he kill himself then? The murder weapon pierced him through the heart, dealing him a fatal blow. The position and angle of the stabbing are consistent with Madame Ying's case. It's obviously the same murderer, but the weapon has changed from the candlestick to a hairpin. Compared to Madame Ying and Hao Chu, Oling's facial expression is relatively peaceful. The corners of his mouth are evenly slightly raised. What? Chung, what's the matter? My brother, his expression before he died, the corners of his mouth were also raised. Could it be that? That's just your imagination, Chung. After death, the facial muscles of the deceased are flaccid, meaning they are expressionless. When a sharp blade pierces the heart and causes a rupture, the victim dies instantly. His calm expression is just a result of muscular flaccidity after death. This case has nothing to do with Brian's case, and there are still homicides taking place. What you need to do now is put your nose to the grindstone and your shoulders to the wheel. Yes, you're right. Okay. What did we miss? I don't think we missed anything, right? Do we? Weapon? Okay. The murder weapon is a hairpin with a green J inlay at the end. Chung, I recall Madame Ying wore a hairpin identical in design. Yes, I had just discovered Madame Ying's hairpin was stolen, and yet now it has appeared here. The murderer must have had a special reason to use this hairpin as a murder weapon. Wait, what? When we found the body, hairpin was still on her hair. How can you kill him at the same time? Maybe it's because we brought her body to the cabin, and then that's when the murderer came back, killed Oling. Maybe.
周，请检查一下自己的口袋。我刚在我的口袋里找到了这个。
Everyone has.
我身上有一张2万。
案发现场的马吊牌与死亡顺序之间的关联，
你肯定已经注意到了，这些牌是凶手的挑衅。拿到牌的每一个人，都将成为他的猎物。
我们接下来该怎么办？
我们不能坐以待毙。罗船长，请立即召集所有人到餐厅集合。